Hello, everyone. I actually am reviewing Manchu Wok. In this container is Manchu Wok. Now, I'm going to give you a brief history of Manchu Wok that I didn't even know. I just wasn't, when I was Googling, I was at like Manchu Wok. How many are still around? I wasn't sure. And it was a fluke I even got this last night. I didn't even know the mall I was going into. I was walking home in a new neighborhood, and as I was walking, I was like, I need to use the washroom. The mall was still open. I go in there, use the washroom, and then I notice Manchu Walk is just kind of closing up. All the food courts are closing up. The mall is closing. And I was like, I wouldn't mind some Chinese food. Now, so I go there and they have Chinese food, just sitting there in containers, small containers, big containers, whatever. And it's random. So what they do at the end of the night is they put them in containers. They stop cooking at a certain time, and they put them in containers and sell them for $5. $5, $8, whatever. Now, so in here is basically sour pork, lemon chicken, and noodles. That's basically what this is, and this only cost me $4 because I only had like two other choices. I don't really like chicken balls that much. I find there's too much, too much breading. But also, too, I actually don't like lemon chicken. And I don't really like sweetened pork. I do at some Chinese restaurants, but I never did at Manchu Wok. But I haven't had Manchu Wok in a very long time. So I'm thinking for $4, I'll take a chance. So I go home, and as I go home, I realize that I don't want to really eat it right now because I couldn't eat it in the mall because they were closing. And I was like, I might as well just review this in the morning as I'm heading out. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. But I'm going to give you a brief history of Manchu Wok that I didn't know. It actually really surprised me because I had no clue of this history. Now, in 1990, they opened up the mall at Lansdowne Mall in Peterborough, Ontario. So as they opened this mall at Lansdowne Mall in Peterborough, Ontario, they had Manchu Wok. But this was the first Manchu Wok they ever opened up. I was like, wow, a Chinese restaurant in Peterborough, Ontario in 1990, celebrating the mall opening and the first one in a food court, fast food in a food court, Manchu Wok. And now this is many years later, and boom, they're a success. They're all over the place right now. So they always make fresh food on a daily basis. Always. And then at the end of the night, they put them in containers, what they have left over at a certain time, and sell it cheap. Anyway, now I'm going to try it. I'm not a big fan of lemon chicken. Kind of hoping they change their recipe, if I can open it. This Yeti container sometimes is finicky. One thing about this Yeti container that keeps food hot and cold, it's a little hard to open. Sometimes. So they have these little things here that can release the air. I might not be able to review it. Jesus. It's giving me a hard time, everyone. Normally doesn't give me that much of a hard time. There we go. There's a way to do it. So I decided not to eat it last night, as I said, and have it for breakfast. That's it there. This is the sweet and sour pork. It's a bit overcooked, I think, but the flavor is light, and it's much better than I remember it. It's not as sweet and sour as they used to be, so it's a very light sauce. But let's see if the second one is just as tough. Yeah, that's just as tough. Hmm. And here are the noodles. The noodles are basically lo mein noodles, and it has carrots and onions in it. The noodles are really good. I would say I would give the pork a 6 out of 10, maybe a 5.5 out of 10 for the pork. The noodles I would give an 8 because they seem to be cooked perfectly. Now, this is the lemon chicken that I don't really like. I find that lemon chicken can be so strong and it, and it lingers in your mouth. So you have lemon in your mouth and anything you eat after that, you're just tasting lemon all the time. And I hope that's not the case here because I kind of don't want to taste lemon eating this whole thing afterwards. Hmm. I'm actually surprised. I given a, actually that's a really, no, that can't be. That's a very light taste of lemon. You know what? I really like that light taste of lemon. I'm actually, honestly, I'm surprised. It's like you getting a lemon and squeezing it on yourself. It's that light of a flavor. And the chicken is tender, moist, it melts in my mouth, where the beef does not. Yeah, the beef I give a 5.5. The noodles I give an 8. The, the lemon chicken I give it an 8.5. Now I'm gonna just try it with the noodles. No, with everything and see. The flavors are there. If you have the pork and you have the lemon and the noodles all at once, the flavor is there, but the pork is just tough. Actually, the flavor is really good there, and there's no bad aftertaste. So I would give this whole meal the chicken, the pork, sour pork alone, I give a 5.5. The noodles I give an 8, and an 8.5 to the lemon chicken, and that surprises me. This is a complete surprise that I got this. I'm kind of glad I'm eating it for breakfast. I feel like I'm a teenager eating pizza again. But all this, I would give an average an 8 for this combination. So if you want cheap Chinese, but you can't choose what you want, that's the only difference at, you know, Manchu Walk. When they make it fresh at 11 in the morning, when they open up, they have accommodation. You can get as much as you want, but the more you get, the more you pay. But at nighttime, they have to get rid of it. So as I said, they put it in containers and they sell it. And if they don't sell it, they just have to throw it out. So you know you're going to get something fresh from Manchu Walk every day and a sale if you go half an hour before they close. Unless, of course, they're completely sold out. And sometimes that happens. They have no sale. Everything's gone. All right, everyone. Bye for now. Have an incredible day. And also, too, this is actually a stainless steel spoon, knife combination. Stainless steel PC President's Choice. I got this at the Great Canadian Superstore for $6. Normally they sell for 12. First time using it too, and I like it. It's really strong. It's real steel. All right, bye for now. Have an incredible day. 8 out of 10 for the whole meal accommodation. Check out Manchu Walk. And remember, it first opened up in Peterborough, Ontario in 1990 at Lansdowne Mall. Bye for now and have an incredible day, everyone. Ooh, yeah, that's a good comment. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, bye for now. Mm.